books.
Yeah, he's always had web shooters. And then Sam Raimi decided to do organic. He's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's a genius.
No, I know. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the IrregularFlicks podcast. My name is Jonathan, and I have my co-host,
Steph.
Hello. Yeah, we are back to talk more movies with y'all. So, yeah. But first, how's your day? I want to know the world of Stephanie.
Horrible. Work was horrible, but I don't really want to talk about that. You know what I actually really want to talk about? I want to talk about your haul. But I mean, John was off today. How was your day off?
It was good. I did some errands basically. I took a shower first thing. I returned some things, and I did hang out with my sister a little bit. We just smoked a little J, if you know what that means. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I picked you up, and now we're here. So yeah.
But in between that, you also went to Half Price Books.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, and did my return.
Horrible at segues, by the way.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, he wants to talk about his Blu Ray.
We'll talk about my Blu-rays.
This has been over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would say 2 weeks about maybe.
So since the last time we filmed. So big haul, everyone.
Yeah, I was
big
gonna
haul.
say, as you can see, it's a big ass haul. So we got some movies to talk about. We're gonna do this very quickly because just a lot.
Kind of rapid fire, but we can also talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. We'll talk about the movies a little bit. But first up is we got.
There you go.
Yeah. Into the Spideyverse. You actually picked this one for me.
Yeah, he did off of Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace. Nice guy. He gave us a good deal. He was charging $12.
We got him down to 10.
$10. Yeah, so not bad at all. This one I got recently too. Trick or Treat. Period. I was actually watching this one in the background when I was editing, but I wasn't really watching it. I just.
He said I'm gonna log it into Letterboxd.
Nah,
later.
it's not Letterboxd. This one I was shocked to find out in the wild. The Lighthouse. This is not. It's. I don't think it's niche, but I know that you've never seen it.
I think it's a little niche because it is A24. It was when A24 was still niche.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Two icons in a movie.
Yeah, Green Goblin and Batman. But yeah, with the Slippy, not bad. Next up, we have The World's End. So this one I bought today.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So this is Shaun of the Dead, Hafez, and The World's End is like a little combo pack.
Shaun of the Dead.
Goated. Yeah.
Period.
She watched
Same
that.
Guy who made Scott Pilgrim on my top 4 of Letterboxd. Honestly, that movie's really good. Both of those movies are really good.
No, yeah, they are. Yeah, but yeah, still got
Never
that price
seen the
tag.
other two though.
Yeah, I'll show you one day. They're really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
This one you do want to watch finally. So this one here, hold it. This one has like a little booklet or whatever.
I love.
They still have the security thing, or they put on this. I don't know if this was through Half Price Books.
Wait, no, because I'm taking this.
What?
I'm actually gonna take this.
That is crazy.
Because I've never seen this movie, but I can already tell that I identify with this movie. Because only crazy girls identify with it. And by crazy, I mean girls that are in tune, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We're all connected. We know everything. We see everything.
Mm-hmm.
That do it for the plot. Well, yeah, it's sealed.
Cool. Sealed.
It's still completely sealed. I don't know if you can see from there, but it has a little sticker. Yeah.
$7. How much is it?
$7 is insane
for a little special edition. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Gone Girl.
Fox News.
She's not letting go. Where's Fox News? Oh, you're right.
Yucky.
But that was a part of the movie where news anchors. Next up is Prometheus.
Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but he really wanted to get this, especially with the slipcover. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like an alien prequel type of thing, but really good movie. It's directed by Ridley Scott, the original person who made the first 2 Aliens.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, so he made the first 2 Aliens, and then he came back for this one. So, but really good movie. It's very different, but very fun. Michael Fassbender is really, really good. This movie I do want to watch eventually, Malignant. I haven't seen a trailer or nothing like that. I just know it's directed by James Wan, and that's all I need to hear, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, the guy that made the Conjuring movie. I've never heard. I mean, I feel like I've heard of this movie because of you.
Yeah.
But I've never seen this movie, and I I don't know. I never like heard.
Yeah, I haven't
about this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Oh, but
heard
it's
it
made
just
by
in
Atomic
passing.
Monster.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
make pretty good
like,
studio company. Malignant. We'll watch it someday. Next one up, I got this is like the same as this one with Malignant, little trio pack. Drag Me to Hell. This is a movie that I've never seen, but I heard so many good things about it. It's directed by Sam Raimi.
Me too.
So I'm really excited for us to watch it in
too.
Halloween and see where it takes us. But very, very, very good movie. I heard. David said he likes this one a lot.
Shout out to David.
David. And then we went to Chicago and went to Bagu.
And we went to the store.
Yeah. So it was funny because when we were gonna go to the store to Bagu, we were originally gonna go to Half Price Place just to shop around, but we had to go to the Bagu store because it was in the city, and they had a physical media place around it.
It's the famous one that John used to watch, like
a lot of like
vloggers,
YouTubers.
like Blu Ray hunters would go to in Chicago.
Yeah, but
what's the store called?
Called The Exchange. So Exchange, we got Your Next. Very
Great
underrated.
movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say she really liked this one.
And we watched it with our friends.
Yeah.
And it was really, really good.
And
I actually loved
it
like this is such a like good for her final girl.
Yep.
Like
Final girl.
Everyone needs to watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I actually put someone onto that movie and they actually loved it.
Oh, so. Yeah. I forget. You're Cork, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
She really liked it.
Next up, we got Sicario. This is directed by Denis Villeneuve. I for sure butchered his name, but he's a director who made Arrival, the new Dune movies, and yeah. But I heard this movie's really good. And I've seen the kitchen scene. If you know what I'm talking about, that's crazy scene.
Don't know what that
Sicario.
means.
So you got Emily Blunt.
Oh my god, that's the guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the guy from
the
what
Leo
movie
movie
was
or
it? Yeah, the movie that
yeah.
just was that one Best Picture last year.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot.
Benicio del Toro,
Yeah.
but he was in. I already forgot it.
Yeah, I
That's
forgot.
one battle after another.
There you go. I was just saying Once Upon a Time in
to
Hollywood.
me, Sinners was
Sinners was
the one that should have won.
Next up, we got Rocketman. We got this at the Exchange when we went to Chicago. This was only like $6, and it comes with a cool booklet. So we were like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna get this." And she been wanting to watch this. So
also controversial take. John likes that movie more than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's not controversial. I promise you.
It is to some people who listen.
Yeah, it's not. So next up, we got Soul. Soul's like the Pixar movie. This one's really
another
good.
movie that got done dirty because of the pandemic.
COVID, yeah.
That and Luca
got
done dirty because of the pandemic. This movie's so good. I cried.
Yeah, but a lot of people know this movie. Like I always see some edits on TikTok, so I'm glad that it didn't go under the radar. So
it's very like, what's the word? It makes you like. There's a word for it, but it really does make you think about like your existence.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
who you are
The
and like what
purpose
your
of life
purpose
type
is.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Soul's really, really good. Excited to watch that in 4K. So these two packs is we've seen this movie a lot, or I've seen it a lot out in the wild, and that's because it had the red Blu-ray casing thing, but we swapped it with. We swapped this movie with Obsession. So now Obsession has a cool red little Blu-ray case, and W stuff. She got a lot of the residue taken away with alcohol. So I think she did a good job.
I also bought him
What you guys
movie.
think? Oh yeah. She surprised me with.
It's
Obsession.
not the 4K, but it's the Blu-ray,
Yeah,
and
Blu-ray.
sometimes that's enough. And now it's personalized
with the
and
red
it's
one.
red, and no
Pretty
one else
sick.
has it, so that's pretty cool.
That's true. I'm the only one who has it. So.
Unless people start doing it, and then everyone has one. But
yeah, this movie was $3. Just replaced it. I have this movie now. It's okay, but fuck it. Worth it.
And then he didn't mention it because he doesn't have it here in the pile, but he also this is gonna get him into some legal trouble. He also bought his favorite movie, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, just because it had a slipcover in it, and then he switched out the slipcover for the one that he already had that my brother bought him, and now he has the slipcover and the movie, and then he returned the original today.
Yeah, I returned it today. Just
if that makes any sense.
Just for the Slippy. You know what? With the slipcover, it makes me feel better inside and what I'm doing with my life. So
He says no regrets.
no regrets.
But
then,
honestly, really big haul for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a big ass haul. Like, it's a lot, but you know what?
The addiction continues.
Addiction continues.
And honestly, if you want a video where John shows you all of his Blu-rays, comment down below. True. David, hit it. Request for John to make a video of all of the Blu-rays and physical media he has, because honestly you're building a great collection, and now it's actually a reflection of you and your interest, and it's not just any movie.
Yeah, because I was buying a lot back in the day.
Y'all, if you could have seen what he used to have when he first met me, and mind you, I didn't make him sell any of these. No, he already wanted to get rid of them. He only kept the ones that he was like really attached to, which I think is like
a lot of the steel books,
real.
To be honest. Yeah.
But it's just so funny how he just got right back on it. But now he buys them with a lot more intention. Sometimes he does buy ones that he doesn't really need, but that's when they're like really cheap. Like we went to like a secondhand store and they were selling Blu-rays for $1.
Oh yeah.
And he bought Ratatouille.
Yeah, Ratatouille's fire.
It is good.
Stop. Ratatouille is so good.
I just don't think you needed Ratatouille. You wouldn't have bought Ratatouille if it was $5.
I would have bought it for $3.
I didn't ask that. I said, would you have bought it if it was for $5? No.
I guess. But nah. Ratatouille's...
No, but it's fine. But that's what I'm saying. He also really likes Ted. So if you guys want to buy him a copy of Ted, that would be great, because he already has 2.
I already have 2 copies.
Also, we picked up 3 movies for David.
Oh, yeah. We do have just 2. Age of Adeline, and I'm giving them Ted.
Wait, you didn't have About Time.
Oh yeah, About Time is right there.
We also bought About Time, which is one of John's favorite rom-coms that he doesn't have here. He also lost it inside of the store. Yeah, and then we found it inside of a different movie.
The Dark Knight, yeah.
Anyways, that's his haul for Blu-rays, and that's how he's been doing Blu-ray wise. But
yeah, and just looking at my collection, I don't see About Time.
You have it though.
Don't know where I put it. Are we, bro? That movie's cursed.
Is what I'm talking about.
Who knows? We'll find it later. But
he definitely bought it.
Yeah, I bought About Time, but that's a very good movie.
He bought it. I don't know where it is, but it's about time. It's about time we jump into our 3 movies we watched. Again, we're kind of slacking, but at the same time, movies are kind of slowing down because
I agree.
They're kind of starting to just show Spider-Man a lot. So everybody's like going to go see Spider-Man. Spidey.
Spidey's right here. It's next to us.
We're going to talk about it today. But yeah, so because everyone's watching Spider-Man and everyone's watching The Odyssey and everyone's watching like everything, there's not much coming out. And respectfully, we don't really want to watch kids movies like Minions.
We have there's as of right now, there's Minions and then the Paw Patrol movie coming up. I'm not trying to watch those movies,
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And Moana, the live action. Yeah. But I've already seen the original Moana, so I'd rather just watch that.
Fuck. And plus, that's a whole Disney thing, so I'm like, no. Fuck that. But, yeah. So our first movie that we did watch that I've been meaning her to watch was the Power Rangers film. Back in 2017, I believe. Directed by Dean. Oh, that's an interesting last name. Israelite. I was going to say, sounds like something. But he's the guy who made Project Almanac. Do you know this movie? Project Almanac?
Dean Palestine. I feel like I've heard of that movie. Yeah. That name sounds really familiar.
When I was researching the notes with this, putting director, that makes sense on why Lionsgate decided to choose him for this project, because it's a very lot of teens and found footage type things. But yeah, Power Rangers. How did you feel about this one?
It was okay. I was not a big fan. It was very of the times movie. Yeah. Because it did come out in 2017, which is a year after we graduated. And after listening to the dialogue, watching it, it wasn't a badly shot movie. It was just very, como se dice, corny. And that's okay.
That is okay. Yeah.
Because like I said, it was of the times. Like everyone was, you know, who they were at the time. But it definitely like wasn't my favorite. But who am I to yuck John's yum? I still watched it.
Very good
but
movie.
I told him like, I can see why you love this movie so much because you did grow up watching the Power Rangers.
Yeah, some series
and, like,
back in the day. Yeah.
You were a big fan. I didn't watch this, so obviously, like, I have no attachment to it. It also came out on his birthday.
Yeah, I also came out on my birthday.
Really cute.
March 24th.
That being said, it's still not good. But he turned 19 when this movie came out.
True.
I could just hear him blasting 21 Pilots and Khalid in his car, just being like,
I love Power Rangers.
Because I'm 18, even though he was 19. 19. But yeah, so, I mean, like I said, there are a lot of things in this that, like, are very of the time. One of them is, like, I literally wrote down, like, 21 Pilots is playing within the first, like, 10 minutes. And that's how I'm like, yup, it is very much 2017, 2016 era.
A lot of the songs that were playing, like, even Kanye, like, the Power song was before 2017, but I feel like in that time, people probably use that song.
Oh, yeah. People for sure. Like, he didn't hit his peak, but, like, he was, like, definitely, like, you know, like, it's definitely, it makes sense. But yeah, so it was good. I have a lot of notes here. Well, not a lot, to be honest. Just Bryan Cranston is in this.
Yeah, the cast in this movie they kind of did a great job of, like,
oh, yeah, the whole cast is actually crazy because now they're, like, kind of big.
Yeah.
Like, Decree Montgomery, he is from Stranger Things.
Yep,
he's in a lot of other like little indie stuff, but his claim to fame is Stranger Things. Yeah. And then
this was before Stranger Things, I believe. Yeah, it had to be because they were probably casting unknowns.
Actually, he was in season 2, so yeah, like this was before him, but Stranger Things was already happening.
Oh yeah, true. It was just like the actual season 2 when he arrived to the scene.
Yeah.
And then you got like Naomi Scott from Lemonade Mouth and most recently Smile 2. She did a really good job in Smile 2. She was
really good.
She did do a good performance of
Becky G is in this.
Yeah, Becky G.
And she's definitely stepped away from acting since like being in this movie.
Yep.
But she actually, I'm not gonna lie, she wasn't great in this. But that's how you know like some people are meant for music, not for acting. Like
yeah, she did her thing in this movie.
She wasn't bad, but I definitely like her character didn't really stand out just because her character didn't really do much in it anyway. This was definitely like a movie about like the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger and even like the Pink Ranger.
The pink one too, yeah.
But the Black Ranger and the Yellow Ranger kind of fell into
the
background to me.
Yeah.
They kind of did work with the Black Ranger, the guy that played him. His storyline, because they talk about, and obviously spoilers. They definitely talk about his mom being sick. But for some reason, like when it came to Becky G's character, the Yellow Ranger, they didn't really talk about her.
Even though there were themes of like bisexual, you know, or just being gay,
like,
you know. Because I feel she was just gay.
And then also like her just like not knowing who she is and constantly having to move because maybe people make fun of her and bully her. But there was like nothing else really. Like she kind of just fell into the background to me. But yeah, other than that, movie was okay. Again, corny dialogue, but that's okay because it was like it's like a movie that I think I would like have. Like it is for younger kids to watch. Like I don't know what this movie's rated.
Younger kids and 19-year-olds at the time. It was PG-13.
Oh, okay. Then I mean
PG-13.
That makes sense. Like what more can they do? There's not like they can't do much with a PG-13 rating.
I mean it's still a Power Rangers movie.
Chronicle.
The
way that this movie was shot, some scenes reminded me of Chronicle. Especially that scene where like they're finding out that they have their powers.
Just going into that little cave or whatever.
Across like whatever. That definitely gave Chronicle. Never seen it.
Yeah.
But it gives that vibe.
During the time, people were saying like, oh, this is like Chronicle / Power Rangers. Yeah, so that's kind of cool that you clocked that. Because at the time, people were saying that shit like, yo, this is cool as fuck because it's like Chronicle, taking a little different version of it.
And you love Chronicle.
Yeah, Chronicle's good, yeah. But
and that's what that movie that he wrote or directed, the other one.
Project Almanac.
Yeah, that reminds me of
has that vibe. Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say those two have similar vibes because found footage type of thing. Yeah. But for me the big star of it is like R.J. Seiler or Kyler. Don't know his last name, but he's the Blue Ranger. He was also from Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, and I feel like he for sure carries this movie, dude. Like without him, I feel this movie would be like maybe half star down. He just very like quirky. It relates to his character, you know. And first, like a Power Ranger with autism, pretty sick.
Oh yeah, I remember when you told me that you were like, I don't know if you can tell, but he's kind of supposed to be like autistic, and I was like, oh, I just thought he was like kind of nerdy, but then over time you start to like notice it because he didn't really give that until like later on when he's very like frantic. He acts without like he kind of like says things and he doesn't think about what he's saying to someone, and like they say that that's how people with autism operate. Like they kind of just like blurt things out, or like they have to move, like they have to say what they have to say, you know. They don't really think about how it's gonna come off. But yeah, so it was I liked it. I think he was like one of the parts I liked.
Very like the very like heart of the film was surrounds around him. That makes the Power Rangers like kind of like it's morphing time. That was a sick scene. Like I know like when that happened, when like the Red Ranger was like, it's morphing time, and then she said, I know your ass ate that shit up at the movie. And I did. That shit was so cool because it took like an hour for the Power Rangers to morph.
That for you, that was like Avengers?
Yeah.
Assemble type, you know?
Because it's cool because like, yeah, sure. Like if you've seen the original Power Rangers TV shows, this is a way different vibe from this. But this is more of like a grown-up version of Power Rangers.
For sure. Because like this one was very like not grown up, but like teenagers. Yeah. Like it was very like it was a lot more angsty. Yeah. But that makes sense because at the time, like maybe it's just for us because we at the time were still teenagers. We know like what's angsty, what's cool, like what's cringe, blah blah blah. Like, and it's funny how like even then you were already starting to have a sense of like nostalgia, even though like you're not even an adult yet.
Yeah,
and that's
19.
That's like a really adult thing. And now when we were watching it, you were definitely having nostalgia. Being like, wow, I can't believe I was 19 watching this movie in the movie theater, thinking about like my like 7-year-old self watching Power Rangers in the morning. Like that's kind of crazy. Like there's so much nostalgia happening. But I think it was a sweet movie, and it does suck. John did tell me because we did watch the whole way through. They do tease the Green Ranger,
Tommy,
and John said that they didn't have enough. They didn't get enough money to greenlight the sequel, but
Lionsgate,
they teased.
Yeah, they teased it. They had a little end credit scene, but the movies didn't perform. So if movies don't perform, can that sequel? And this is such a great cast, too. Like they were planning to do like a trilogy with these guys. Eventually, they were gonna introduce like like the Green Ranger, and then there's like another monster character, like not Rita, but somebody else that's from the original show.
I will say the villain was not villain enough for me.
Which Elizabeth Banks?
Yeah.
Like, I agree.
I like her because like
weak part,
I think she's Effie, right? And like the Hunger Games, and she's been in a lot of other movies. But that's what I know her from. She's also like the announcer in the Pitch Perfect movies.
I think she does a really good job in that movie.
She's really good at like being like very fun and spunky and like bringing energy and like being like, I don't know, like she has a lot of, she's very quirky too when she acts. So it kind of sucks that like here she kind of had to be a little more serious.
Yeah.
Or like not serious, but like she had to be like evil. And like I feel like that just doesn't suit her.
A goofy evil.
I feel like she's meant to be like it was almost too goofy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do get what you mean.
And also like, but again, maybe it goes back to like the PG-13 rating where it's like we can't get something that's too much.
Because the kids watching.
Because kids are watching. So it can't be too scary. It can't be too serious, you know? But there were some parts that I was like, oh, okay.
Really? Which parts? If you remember, kind of.
I just thought it was funny how like I don't know.
I have one like when the whole cow thing in the beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah,
what were we doing with
crazy. As soon as I watched it the first time, I was like,
I get what they were trying to do, but also at the same time, like,
why?
What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? Just stop that.
But yeah, it does suck. Again, great movie. Could have been a great movie. Maybe it's just one of those things where, like, nowadays that probably would have been a series, and it would have
people said that
it probably would have done a lot better.
Yeah.
And it does suck because they teased it so far in advance, thinking that it was gonna do good, that they didn't even cast the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, and I told you, like, I was like, we had to look around to see, like, who could the Green Ranger be, rumors, who, rumored. And, like, there were 2 actors I remembered that stood out. I don't know who they were, but one of them was the daughter of one of the actors that played the Green Ranger. So I thought that was really cool. That would have been, like, I think that would have been cool. Yeah. I think it would have been cooler if they got a series instead of a movie, or if they got the movie and then just got a series. Asked for a series instead of, like, another movie.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll never know.
It's just unfortunate. Yeah. I know that there's, like, an alternate universe that, this movie did get a sequel, so hopefully those people are enjoying it. Hopefully you guys got 5 movies instead of 1. So, but yeah, pretty much done with that movie. Like, it's mainly just like a coming age movie, overcoming trauma, and kind of like finding their own type of family, because they're all like misguided teens, that type of shit. So that stuff is always cool to me. Anything else for Power Rangers 2017? How'd you feel about the OG theme song playing? Do you think that worked for you?
I didn't even notice.
Yes, you did.
I did?
Yeah. Whenever, like, they got their dinosaur little creatures. I forgot the name. I'm a fake fan. But then, like, go Power Rangers.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, but, like, I thought it was more sweet that, like, you said that the OG Power Rangers were in this movie. Yeah, they were just civilians. I thought that was a lot sweeter and stuff.
I got you.
But yeah. Anyways.
Good movie.
We should go to Krispy Kreme. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That shit's annoying. But yeah, Krispy Kreme. Hell yeah.
Now we're going to talk about the movie.
The movie of the summer.
Movies.
Movie of the summer.
And truly, it really is the movie of the summer, because it's already, I don't know if it has at this point, but, like, they were saying that, like, it's almost surpassed.
Yeah, it beat Avengers Endgame's opening office or something like that.
Yeah, so it's like but I think they said, like, overall it's like number 2 still.
Yeah.
But that being said, just say what movie we're gonna talk about.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. It took 4 years to get this movie from No Way Home. 4 years, right? Maybe 3 years. But yeah. So Spider-Man Brand New Day takes place where we left off. Not immediately, but so No Way Home, he did the whole spell thing where people were gonna forget him, and then you basically see him starting over at what the fans wanted to be like a depressed Spider-Man, that type of shit. Yeah. I mean, I really don't care for that stuff. I don't mind
you just want Spider-Man, period.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't really mind the whole, like, MCU Spider Boy or, like, Iron Spider, whatever. Because there's a lot of, like, people, like, I don't know if you know the fan base, but a lot of people hate Tom Holland Spider-Man because of Iron Man and Iron Boy Jr. type of thing. And now he's, like, full back as Spider-Man.
I mean, I know that, like, people have said in the... I saw a lot of tweets that were like, oh, like, I don't like... you guys were doubting Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but, like, I've been here since, like, his first one.
Yeah. Since Civil War.
And, like, they were, like, ever since, like, he got on the, like, he, like, flipped into the shot, I've known, like, he was my Spider-Man. And I'm like, yeah. Awesome. But also, like, I was like, I don't get it. Like, what's the hate, But he'll never be, to me, obviously, he'll never be Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
But, Andrew... You really are Spider-Man number 3. You really are.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Andrew.
Because, like, and I think, like, Tom might even do it better, but I also think he has the help of, like, really good editing these days and, like, really great, like, camera work. Because I won't, like, honestly, Toby is just always gonna take it because Sam Raimi did what he did.
He built the staple superhero movie.
Dude, like, the reason why there was an expectation set was because he did so good. If there would be no expectation if he didn't do so good the first time.
Movies nowadays still take inspiration from Spider-Man. Like that's like
exactly
that's the blueprint, bro.
Exactly.
That's the blueprint.
Let me see Tom Holland catch MJ and then catch like the tray with all the food. Let me see him do that in less takes than Toby.
I thought that you were talking about like when Goblin said, pick one, the woman you love, or like the kids, like when he's carried that. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about that scene.
No, I was talking about that other scene. Yeah, because like, he did that.
Not AI.
And then also like the scenes where like Sam Raimi has like the Green Goblin's like little bombs like exploding, and it's John finally got to see the shot of like Tom with the inside of the mask. That was John's favorite shot from the trailer, and honestly, really cool. that shit eats.
Unique as fuck.
But for that one scene, there's a million other good ones in Tobey. Yeah. But that's all I'm going to say, because he's my favorite Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie of all time.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree with you.
But that being said,
that's plus tier, yeah.
But I will say, Tom's legacy of runs is a lot better.
Yeah,
it is gonna be better.
It is nice to see like he actually has like a ground story coming up, Yeah,
I think I think he's gonna have the best like legacy overall. Yeah. But I think Toby's Spider-Man just like laid the groundwork for the expectations, because he really did give like nerdy high school boy that couldn't get the girl and was like yearning and in love with this girl, and like I love like learning the lore of a superhero, and I've told you that, and I feel like with Toby's we got that.
You're saying that you like do like you love an origin story.
Yeah, I love an origin story, and with Tom we don't really get it. We kind of just jump into his story.
But again, that was for like the time, because 2 Spider-Man already passed that. But it made sense.
I don't
for
care,
the story.
Because I love lore. Really? I love to learn where everything comes from.
I disagree with that take. But it's okay.
It's because I love to see people's takes on like different stories.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to see like what the MCU would have given us lore wise with Tom.
With, like from beginning to wherever,
like not just throwing us really in and being like, he's Spider-Man. Okay, how did he become Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Because his webs weren't organic, whereas Toby's were, because he got bit by a spider.
Yep.
I'm supposed to believe that Tom is just Spider-Man just because? Why? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then even Andrew, like, we got his lore. Like,
no, yeah.
I know.
Because it was a second reboot, yeah.
But also, like, why is he Spider-Man? I don't see a spider bite him. Like, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Oh, wait, I did? Yeah. I don't know. Sorry.
He got bit at Oscorp. You know what? We got to rewatch the movies
Andrew.
Again. But
you're fine as...
But yeah, with the whole organic webs thing, because I already told you this, that like Sam Raimi chose to do the organic webs. Like, he's a freak. He's so weird for that, but I kind of love it. It makes sense. It makes sense.
That makes sense.
Like, and then like eventually,
you're gonna tell me I'm wrong?
Yeah, but then like eventually in the comics, like the comics run, they eventually introduce organic webbing for like a reboot of the Spider-Man. So that choice he made actually went to the comic books.
Wait, so then you're telling me that in the original comic books,
he's always had web shooters, and then Sam Raimi decided to do organic. He's crazy. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's a genius.
No, I know, but I say like that's so.
That
crazy.
Just made sense.
But
sorry,
you know what?
Stanley in his grave.
You know what? We're talking too much about Sam Raimi. We gotta talk about this movie.
Let's go back.
Let's go back. But yeah, Spider-Man: Brand New Day. I say this to everyone, so I feel like a fucking annoying person saying this. A broken record. But I love the first like 30 minutes of this movie, because it's just pure Spider-Man, bro. Like just him swinging, him like just now alone, he's like basically doing this stuff all of his own. He's like kind of broke. He has this little apartment. He's not working, so he's somehow getting by somehow, but he's Spider-Man, so it's all chill. But yeah, this is a very good soft little reboot. I want to say it's a full reboot, but it's a soft one, because it's a whole new Spider-Man where he's finally alone. doesn't have Iron Man to save him type shit. So very, very fun movie. Kind of lost my track of thought.
First 30 minutes are your favorite?
Yeah, First 30 minutes are my favorite. But how do you feel overall the whole film?
My only complaint is that I kind of wish this movie was longer.
Interesting.
And like, I hate long movies, but I could watch him forever.
Yeah.
Because it was, and I agree with you. The first 30 minutes are great because I like seeing just him. And I know that like before this, you really liked the swinging from The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because you said like, wow, that like actually felt like how it would feel to like swing through
like,
the city.
Yeah, because in those movies you see like the little like ripples on the suit and stuff like that too.
But I think he did really good, and I think it was really good, and I like actually really like that it does a time jump because of the whole like it's been years, but I thought it was only years, like I thought it had only been a year. Yeah. So you're telling me like all these 4 years he's had to watch the people he loves. Like his aunt's been gone for 4 years.
Yeah, that's
his
tough.
Best friends have been gone, but like not physically gone, just like gone out of his life because they don't know who he is. Yeah. And it's just really interesting to like see him yearn and be sad. Like the shots of him swinging through the city after going
he finds out Zendaya,
after seeing like
that was
MJ tough. Kiss the guy that she's dating. That like broke me. Like I cried watching that. Was a really good scene. There were like 3 scenes that made me cry. It was that part. Obviously spoilers, guys.
Spoilers, yeah. Duh.
It was that scene where he's swinging through the city in the rain and he's like crying, bawling his eyes out. And then
because it seems like he just wants to end it. He's just like, let's go.
Or actually like 4.
I like the MJ scene.
The MJ scene.
End. Yeah.
Go ahead, Peter. Touch her.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's evil shit, bro.
Dude, and it got me because I was crying because she's like, I remember you, Peter.
Psych. Those lies.
Go ahead and blow my brains out right now. I'm just gonna. And then the scene. What was the other scene?
Me personally was with Aunt May. Like that scene whenever she's talking to.
Oh no, the I Don't Love You scene.
Oh yeah, pretty tough. That was
really sad. And then the last scene was the scene with Aunt May.
Yeah.
Where it turns into big major spoilers. Yeah. It turns into what's her name?
Sink's character introduces Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. Yeah. They don't even want to say what her like name is.
Because they were trying to be careful with that shit.
So when Sadie Sink as Jean Grey goes into Tom's mind, Spider-Man, and talks to Aunt May and like sees that like even though Spider-Man like Peter has been through so much that he still chooses to be kind and be a good person. That scene, like, it made me so sad because it makes you realize, like, damn, like, she's really gone. And, like, that's the only thing he's thinking about.
There's
like,
no you would think, like,
he'll think about MJ. He'll think about, like...
Ned.
He'll think about Ned. He'll think about even, like, Iron Man.
Yeah.
What's his name? Tony Stark?
Tony Stark, yeah.
He thinks about, like, Tony Stark and, like, all the Avengers and all the adventures he's been on. But no, like, the most important thing in his life is his aunt because that's the only family he has.
And it's crazy, too, because technically, like, when he visits his grave, like, I don't know if she remembers. I mean, she's dead, so I think I'm being stupid right now, but...
I think you are. She was already dead.
No, you're right.
That's your aunt.
No, I know. Yeah.
I think his aunt just wouldn't know that he's Spider-Man.
True.
She would know who he
just is. Peter,
she just wouldn't know, like, she just wouldn't know that he's Spider-Man. She would just be like, oh, Peter, you know?
Peter.
I think. I mean, they're family. She's not going to forget him.
That's true.
But yeah, so those are, like, my top 4 scenes that, like, made me bawl my eyes out. Also, honorable mention, Jean Grey and her sister. No, because if I was Jean Grey, I would kill everyone.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because you don't... I'm going to start crying.
You don't fuck with my sister.
That's so, like...
Yeah. Because there's a scene where she realizes, like, VMAX was just basically the last things that she saw.
Yeah.
And she was stuck in that room till who knows
really
how long,
sad.
so yeah, very heartbreaking
It's very much like about like
realization.
it's very much a movie about like just like like not trauma but like
I wrote down like isolation.
emotional
Yeah. Mhm.
isolation, the emotional and psychological toll that kind of stuff takes on
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
Cause like everyone there, well, Peter and like Jean
Mhm.
were like the two people that like have been through it, and it just goes to show like the different ways that it can affect you, because it made Jean look for revenge, and it
Mhm.
made Peter still like choose to like choose like to live for like and hope for something, like it still made
Yeah.
it like made him keep going. And I thought that was beautiful, and like he kind of taught her that like it's okay, like
Mhm. Yeah.
don't let this stuff let you become like a bad person, like
No,
let it
yeah.
teach you something
It was cool to see
instead.
that he's the one that becomes like the like mentor, and because before in his previous movies, like technically Iron Man was his mentor, and it's good to see that he's passing on the stuff that Iron Man taught him and what he's learned in these past movies, and puts it towards someone else and gives these values. He's saying, "Hey, don't do this, bro. Like I went this road, and it's not. It's pretty ugly." And I
Yeah,
think that was pretty good to see.
so it
Yeah.
was really nice.
Yeah. Mhm.
But a lot of things that people said that were kind of silly were
Oh,
like,
like on TikTok and stuff,
yeah, and
social
like
media.
Twitter. That's where I mostly looked.
Mhm.
People were saying like, if I was Peter, I wouldn't take MJ back to her apartment.
Her ass staying there.
Anyways, and then other people are just saying like, oh, if I was Jean Grey, I would tear apart the whole entire city, and I would have no
Yeah.
mercy on anyone, because why would you mess with my sister or like my sibling?
Mhm.
And then the CEO of Sex,
Oh,
everyone
I was
saying
like,
like he's back on the big screen.
oh yeah,
Um,
that's funny.
and then obviously everybody loves like that new song by Tame Impala.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it was made for the movie. I am a Tame Impala fan, but I'm not a like diehard fan.
Yeah, the
Did you know
music.
it's just one guy?
No, it's a band.
No, it's just one guy.
Tame Impala.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
Um,
But yeah, the music in this movie is
no,
really
yeah, the
good.
music in this
Yeah,
movie is
they
really
chose
good.
really good like soundtracks that like people our age will listen to. Because Peter's 24 in this movie. I want to say 20. Actually, no, I'm tweaking because he's 18 in No Way Home.
So he's like
So
22.
22, yeah. So just a young adult listening to
22,
some R&B and shit.
and in reality, he's 29.
Yeah. Mhm.
Go him.
Yeah, but going back to Steve Lacy, like the way this movie ends is like with that song. I think it's one of the most recent good endings I feel like we had in a Marvel movie. Cause like this one and like probably Guardians 3
Mm-hmm.
is the ones that I think of right now. Cause Guardians 3 was very like it did feel like it was finished, with the whole Guardians trilogy with I forgot that song name, but it was like Dogs or something like that. No Way Dogs or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that scene was pretty good, and yeah, a very good ending. Yeah, I did like that. Like they used that Steve Lacy song for the ending.
Yeah,
Pretty
I also
heartwarming.
saw people talking about like the best needle drops in the MCU.
Oh yeah.
And
Mhm.
people said that like the Guardians movies have a lot of
Yeah,
songs
that's
because
high up there for sure.
and they credited James Gunn, which is so funny because like now he doesn't work with them anymore.
Yeah, DC,
Um
DCU.
Let's Go Superman. Period.
Mhm.
Next he should make a Flash movie. I think that he's the one for the job.
Flash. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, and then also like we can talk about the Punisher.
Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the Punisher.
Peter's
Yeah.
like, choose love. The Punisher said,
shoot everything.
like, girl. And then
Yeah.
this has also made a lot of people want to watch the Punisher series,
And
and now they're being traumatized because apparently his show is really dark.
it's
But
way
also, like, I kind
different.
of want to watch it, but now John's telling me I shouldn't because it's really dark.
Yeah.
So because of that, we're
I'm
gonna
watch
watch
it.
Daredevil.
Oh yeah, Daredevil, Spidey.
Because we've already started Daredevil, and I think this is me asking Marvel that they should. I know that he has a TV show, but he deserves a movie.
Yeah.
Because
And people are saying
Love
so.
him.
So people are saying like after this new Daredevil season, Marvel's just gonna be done with TV shows because I think people are saying like they done too much of them, and they realize they're not getting the result that they want. You know.
I think it's because they did it because they thought it would be like a good cash grab
Yeah.
because they can extend it longer.
Yeah, exactly.
And they can get, like more. But I think people aren't willing to watch TV shows unless they're really big fans of the superhero.
Yeah.
I.e. WandaVision.
That was probably the best one, and that one and Loki, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I think her show out of all of them did really good. I know that The Punisher has a TV show. Daredevil.
Wonder Man, Miss Marvel.
Don't even know what that is. No, Miss Marvel. I heard actually.
There's really good things. That one I want to watch
I've heard
too,
it's good, but I know that Marvel hates women. So
yeah,
like Marvel fans, not Marvel because they're giving them a chance. But
yeah,
Marvel fans, much like Star Wars fans.
Toxic.
Very toxic. So they are like, no, let's not give them a chance. Even though I like the girl that plays Miss Marvel. I think
she
she's
does a really good job. Yeah.
So it does suck. And apparently, like in interviews, like she actually knows her stuff. Like she knows about the MCU. She knows the lore on all these characters.
Fan. Yeah, she's a big
so
fan.
It really does suck. But
yeah,
it's nice that like Daredevil is doing so well. But I'm hoping that he gets a movie or at least gets more cameos in movies because
he was in No Way Home, but we'll hope that he actually does get a movie.
Yeah.
But I don't see it, to be honest with you. I don't see him doing a movie. It's unfortunate, but hopefully
he's getting too old or why?
No,
I
think just because like they know that's not gonna. I don't know. Because, like, the TV show's already, like, assembled. So.
Man, Murdoch.
Yeah. But we're going to watch this show soon.
Save me.
Since you like Daredevil. Hey, yo, chill.
No, I'm just saying, like, actually, like, you know how it was like, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Answer my prayers. Man, Murdoch. Just one movie. I just want one movie.
Yeah, true.
Just so I can sit down in the movie theater, wear the Daredevil mask. Because my dad loves The Color Red and Devils for some reason.
He does.
But he loves God. So I think this would be a really cute like thing. Yeah. Also, another standout, the Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk.
I love the Hulk. Yeah. My dad loves the Hulk too. And that's also why I really like this movie. It reminded me of my dad.
Yeah.
So
his what's his name? Bruce Banner. Yeah, so he's finally not smart Hulk anymore from Endgame. Do you remember Endgame a little bit?
Yeah, actually I do because they made a lot of jokes about it.
Yeah,
but yeah, so it was cool to actually see him like be like the Hulk.
Because like the last time we've seen the Hulk was back in like maybe Age of Ultron or no Thor Ragnarok, like that movie I made you watch, Thor the third or the second.
He was in that?
Yeah, he was in that.
I don't remember.
It was.
I just remember Thor: Love and Thunder, and that movie wasn't good.
Garbage. But yeah, first like Hulk appearance in a long time, so that was pretty cool to see.
So Hulk and the Punisher, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
What else? Who else was in this movie that you really liked?
Let's see. We got their first introduction of Jean Grey. I feel like we haven't talked about that, but yeah. So it's official that there is X-Men in this universe, or the X-Gene or whatever they call it. But yeah, hopefully she does a good introduction for the rest of the X-Men cast. But I think for the future, I think we have a good standing already because there's still cast. Like even the girl from Ready or Not.
Oh yeah, she was confirmed.
She got casted for Emma Frost.
Apparently, Indina Veretti is gonna be
Mystique.
Possibly Mystique.
Yeah.
I know that they also might have casted Storm, or at least people are like kind of sure on who they casted. I'm not sure what her name is, but I know. And then I think also the guy with that one, like the little
Cyclops.
Yeah.
The
also
visor.
that I heard that they did confirm him also on who's going to be playing him. So that was pretty cool.
And whoever plays him is going to be her love interest. So we'll see how that goes.
I think it'll be cool though, because I think X-Men, like I think people want X-Men. Like I think that would be cool because we haven't gotten that yet. Anyways.
No No,
I'm just excited because I think
Yeah.
it's cool, because I also saw people were saying about Jean. They were like, oh, like it's almost like she should go to a school or a place where they can teach her how to use her
University.
powers
Mm-hmm.
around people that are also like her that have powers. And so
Yeah.
it was just people saying, like, they're obviously going to be teasing X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely coming. But have you seen the OG X-Men movies?
Oh yeah, I've
Are those
seen.
good?
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, the X-Men, because you've never seen any of them, so it's really hard to say. But the one thing about that franchise is like the continuity is all over the fucking place, which is a good thing and also a bad thing,
What
because
does that mean?
it's just like it like the timeline
Mm-hmm.
is all fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they just kept making movies without really knowing where it was going to go.
Exactly, yeah. Which is fine, but
I
it's
hate
just
that.
it's just interesting because like for an example, like in X2, this character hates this character, but then in the future installment of a movie, 4 movies ahead of time, they're fine, type of thing. So
Right. Right.
but they're still good movies, like they're technically the first superhero movie, the first X-Men released before Spider-Man. So that was kind of like the groundwork of superhero films too.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
don't want to give all the credit to Sam Raimi.
they were
but
probably still pretty good though, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Otherwise they wouldn't have done decent.
yeah, exactly.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because they made Deadpool, Logan, other X-Men properties. So yeah, it still did really good. So. But yeah, Spider-Man. Don't know what else to talk about. I feel like I don't have a lot to say because
Even though you should.
Yeah, I just talked about it so much and I'm forgetting. I think I have to rewatch and then we'll talk about it again.
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
Guys, if we rewatched Michael, why can't we rewatch
True,
Spider-Man?
because I feel I want to rewatch it like 3
Let's
times or
go!
something. So yeah, Spider-Man, brand new day. Glad to see Spider-Man back in the big screen. And it's crazy. This is the last Spider-Man movie where we're gonna be in our 20s.
No, next year?
Oh, Secret Wars? No, but its own.
Like Tom?
Yeah, Tom's movie's coming out. Watch it. I think you're right, Ash. I'm bugging. Yeah.
No, because next year we're gonna get the Spider-Verse movie.
Oh yeah.
Duh, that's gonna be the last
what you were talking
Spider-Man movie.
about.
Peak.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll see if they close the trilogy
Peak.
right. So we'll see.
And then cast a live-action Miles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm begging you.
Let Tom pass the throne.
No, don't. He's gonna be like Wolverine, and he's gonna be the same actor for the rest of our lives. Since he wants to be the best one, he has to be the only one now.
He has to fulfill. He has to.
Sorry, if we can have the same Wolverine, why can't we have the same Spider-Man?
True. But Spider-Man is really good. I'm glad. Like, it sucks. 'Cause I don't have a lot to say. I think I just like talked a lot about it, like with my coworkers, friends, and stuff like that. Where I just don't have a lot to say anymore.
And what were your biggest like takeaways? What do you tell them?
Just glad to see Spider-Man back. And like the scenes, like I'm so glad that we finally get swinging scenes back in this like trilogy. Oh yeah. She told me that scene with the little boy. So yeah, whenever like the Punisher was wearing the mask for Peter's distraction.
That was so silly.
Yeah, and that was silly. So he was like barking and shit. It was weird. But yeah, like that scene whenever he was out in the hospital, Peter, and then that little like Mexican boy or the brown boy, where he noticed like Tom Holland. And he's like, that was sweet.
That was really cute. And I told you, I was like, it reminded me of my friend Giselle and Juan's son. Yeah. I'm not gonna say his name because parents feel weird about people saying their kids' names online. But it reminded me of their son because he loves Spider-Man too. Yeah. And then it made me think about you because that's like you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And
I was that boy one time.
But I did see people saying, that's probably Jean possessing the little boy.
Nah.
I don't know if that's true.
I think it's just a kid just being a kid.
Yeah. But it's also nice because I did see someone say online that none of our Spider-Men have ever, at least like not since, well, I know that, you know what, I'm lying. It was nice to get Tom having a scene where he got to like kind of see the effect he has on people. So it also goes back to the whole like isolation thing, where even though he isolated himself and he felt like he was, you know, like emotionally isolated and it was taking a toll on him, like, you know, mentally, it was nice that he now got to see that even though no one knew Peter, everyone knows Spider-Man and everyone loves Spider-Man. And that's like the community he needed, and seeing like the public love him and want him to be okay, and having like the head of police in New York be like, take some time off, rest up, we care about you, like seeing her say like, you know, like I actually do care about you as a person, like I don't need to know who you are behind that mask
just
to
don't
know
get
that
hurt.
I care. So I feel like he was also like kind of self-isolating in that way because he didn't want to tell anyone who he was.
Even when he talked to Black Widow, he wanted to keep that secret, even though she's a Avenger. But yeah.
So it was nice, and now the only person who knows who he is Frank.
So and Zendaya and or MJ and Ned.
No, but I mean like.
Oh, just like before that, you're
his
right.
His real friend, you
Punisher.
know, like his first like real friend is like the Punisher to me. Because like
that dynamic was really good.
He hasn't really like built that friendship yet, but it was also cute to see like him with Ned and with MJ and like how it felt so natural. And he's like, yeah, like this is what I've wanted. Like this, it's almost like this moment has been worth all the 4 years alone. And that's so sad.
That is sad.
But that's really sweet.
That is sweet. Yeah.
I hope that it's only up from here.
Hopefully.
And MJ can leave her man. And then she can be with Peter.
Yeah. They'll be together, so it's okay.
They're together in real life. They're the only Spider-Man couple that actually worked out.
Lasted, yeah. Because,
Because now they're married.
Married. But, Spider-Man Brand New Day.
We actually talked about it for a really long time.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Hopefully we put our thoughts out there. I mean, it might have been a little slippery, but we put it out there.
It was all over the place, but you know what? This movie was just all over the place. I mean, it wasn't, but it was really good. And it was like, you know, it's worth talking about.
Yeah. Next movie is Little Miss Sunshine. This is a movie that I've been wanting to watch for a long, long time. I did get a moment where I was going to watch it, but it was like midnight. So I was like, I'm not going to watch this right now. I'm going to wait till later. And that was not yet today, but that time you watched it. Yeah. And we did watch it with Steve. Yeah. Our editor. He was with us during the screening of Little Miss Sunshine. But yeah, this movie takes place in early 2000s, right? Early 2000s?
This was in 2006, so yeah, 2000s.
Yeah, so you get introduced with Steve Carell. You do realize that he did attempt to kill himself just because of him noticing that like his lover decided to go with somebody else and stuff like that. And then you introduce to Toni Collette's family and the whole crazy dynamic between that, you know? So you get introduced to the dad, which he seems fucking toxic in the beginning, saying, Are you a loser? Are you a winner? Like, boy, shut up. Like, why are you talking to your daughter like that? You know, like, fuck off. And then you get introduced to the son, which is by what's his name? I forgot his name.
Paul
Dano. I did write it down, yeah. He looks so young in this movie. It was kind of crazy to see because I told you, like, who is that? He looks so familiar.
And then I told you, and you were like,
the Riddler from Batman. Yeah. But yeah, a lot, like, same thing with Power Rangers. This is a stacked cast. Even with Bryan Cranston, we got another Bryan Cranston cameo in this movie.
Oh my God, yeah. But it was like towards like the end of the movie. Yeah. And we also got
Hank.
Yeah,
so it's funny how they're in this movie, which is fucking funny. And Hank is a cop in this movie. Yeah.
When did Breaking Bad come out?
I think 2008.
So this was like in the works, or like they were gonna be casted.
They were cooking.
They were like out there trying to get work, and then they were like, "Come with me." Yeah, I got a role for both of you. That was cool how they were like in a movie together before they were in a long TV show together.
Yeah, long series. Yeah. But I really like this movie a lot. Yeah, it was like one of those movies where I think I wrote this in my review on Letterboxd. Like, the journey is more important than the destination, and I think this movie is really good and representation of that. The big part of this movie is like you kind of like see the family dynamic, And I think that's the best part of the movie, where you have all these characters coming together, stuck in this, not stuck in this RV, but going to a pageant. Because the character Olive, she's she's like the one that's like the child of this movie, and she wants to go to a beauty pageant.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to this little like road trip where they want to take her, and then you see the dad saying like, if you know you're gonna win, let's fucking go. And yeah, but the dad was super annoying in this the beginning movie, but then eventually he did warm up to me, so.
Well, I really like this movie because it actually feels like a true, like another one of those like very true to the time movies, but like in a very good way.
2006.
In a very heartwarming, and like it was just like a film. Like it really felt like a film. Like it was one of those Napoleon Dynamite-esque like movies where everything is warm and filmy, and
you see that grain in the picture.
There's a lesson, and there's, I don't know, it's like you said, very much one of those movies where it's about it's not about the destination, it's about the journey getting there, which is so real because the dynamic in this family is so strange. You have like an angsty teenager, a very like, not a helicopter mom, but a mom who cares a lot about her kids, and a husband who is one of those motivational speakers, and he's like, you know, in order to succeed in life, you have to be a winner, and you have to have a winner mentality, and you can only do good in life if you know you're gonna win. Otherwise, what's the point in trying unless you're gonna win?
Which is a terrible mindset, by the way.
I mean, to a point, it's good because it can motivate people, because it's telling people don't try unless you're gonna win, which is fine because like if that's what gets you to try, but if your goal is to just win, you're not gonna be happy because you can't win every time. And it was cool to see like the son had he was very motivated and like true to what he wanted, because his goal was to be like an army jet pilot,
like a jet pilot person.
And then spoilers,
he finds out that he's colorblind.
And it's so emotional. And Paul Dano's performance is really good in this.
It's really good.
I don't know how old he was, but he had to have been young. And
it was such a valid crash out. Like that whole scene when he realized that he is colorblind. That was it. I think that was a great scene, because you see like the sister, or no, like the mom first trying to comfort him, and he basically says, "Fuck off! Like you guys are a bunch of fucking weirdos, divorce, suicidal." I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But then the sister just comes in and says, "Come on, let's go." And he's like,
"No, she doesn't even say anything."
Yeah,
she just is like,
yeah.
He's like, "Okay, let's go."
Let's go. I thought that was really sweet.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
So it was just interesting, and then obviously Steve Carell's character is
Steve Carell,
openly gay character, which is interesting because back in the day, it's funny how like people didn't play into stereotypes; they just were what they were, and then you just carry on their storylines. Whereas nowadays, it almost feels like they are playing into a stereotype in order for you to like take the hint that they are what they are.
Or
which
catch
I'm not,
like a certain like demographic.
Yeah, which I'm not a fan
audience,
of. I'm a fan of more of this. Like we need to just treat people who they are, because I know a gay man who doesn't come off like a gay man, like a traditional gay man, John. And
what the hell?
And like it's just not, But this was really good, and the grandpa also, he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, he
dies in the movie. But he was also someone that like that wasn't the traditional grandpa. Yeah. Like he was a drug addict, and he was weird, but he loved his son, who was the dad in this movie. And you can tell that maybe his dad being a drug addict and being a strange man is what made the son be who he is, to always want to be a winner, because maybe he thought that his dad was a loser. And that's also why he was like, well, in order to be a winner, you have to do this and that. And then to see that he failed, and his dad is telling him, it's okay.
I'm proud of
I'm
you.
proud of you for
Yeah.
trying. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't have even tried if you didn't think you were going to win. And that's the whole point.
And that was good too, because like at that point the dad does get some type of closure, because I don't know if like in his life if the dad has ever apologized or ever gave him like some type of reassurance. And at least he did get that before his passing, so I thought that was a very good scene too.
And with all these serious topics, they do such a good job at still making it funny. And like, it's not the kind of funny that, I mean, it does make you uncomfortable.
It is dark humor for sure.
It's very it's kind of dark, but it is so silly, and it's one of those movies that ages so well. Yeah, I don't think this kind of movie, like, unfortunately, like Power Rangers. No, but there are movies that you tell yourself that's very like this year. That's very 2010. That's very 2016. That's very 2020. And this is one of those movies that no matter when you watch it, you're going to think to yourself, I still understand how that feels.
Still a good flick.
I know what it's like to be an angsty teenager and not want to talk to anyone and hate my family, but also like still love them. And I know what it's like to feel hopeless and feel like I want to not be around anymore for who I am. I know what it's like to feel hopeless and feel like a loser. I know what it's like to also like be a child and have whimsy and have hope. And that's what this little girl does. Olive?
Yeah, Olive, yeah.
And I don't know. I really like this movie. I think it might even crack my top 4 on Letterboxd because it's so good.
Yeah.
It has so much hope,
yeah.
but it's also so real, and it's also so funny, and it just goes to show that like this really is what life's all about. And it tells you to just take a chance.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
To take things too seriously, but also to take them seriously enough to even try.
Yeah, because like what the dad was trying to say with like if you're sure that you are gonna win, go ahead and do it. But the nice thing about like being so young is like you could take failure, and failure can make you like even like a better person or prepare you for the next thing. And that was like basically the cool thing what the dad realized, like, what, failure is a good thing. And he failed himself, because he tried to get the deal with Bryan Cranston, trying to get that video thing going on. And I feel like he realized that at an older age, but I think Olive figured it out at an early age right now, because with the whole pageant thing. So,
and not to put you on the spot, I only say this because you did do stuff when you were younger, but also with like editing, those are things that like that you only have the motivation to do when you're young, because you don't think about failing necessarily. You think the world is so big, the world is your oyster, there's so many things that can come from it, and your mind doesn't go to I'm gonna fail unless you've been doing it for so long,
where you at that point it's a different mindset,
and when you see no payback, you say maybe I am failing. But when you're a child, you're willing to try, or when you're so young, you're willing to try because you have nothing to lose.
Yep, exactly.
You made so many edits when you were younger, you and your sister.
Yeah.
And you've made so many short films that maybe will never see the light of day. But
a lot of unfinished short films.
But you tried, and I think that's another thing that is so beautiful, because you were motivated by the idea.
Yeah. And even now, like, I'm like in a good position in my life where I can fail, and it's not really gonna affect my future endeavors. But that is the most beautiful thing that I did take from this movie, where like I do have the ability to fail and be okay with it, So yeah, I like, again, like I'm in a good position where,
and
like,
it's not about winning, like they say, and it's not about the payback from these things. It's about the experience and
just like putting yourself out there, basically. Like, and that's what she did. Olive, she decided to do this pageant thing, and even though it was kind of a mess, she got her family into the position where like she went to the front stage. And yeah, I think that was beautiful. And like you said before, like I think like they will find that it's a fun family moment that they all shared.
Yeah. I told you that. Like at the end, when she gets older, she might be so embarrassed that she did this. She might feel so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think that she's not.
Yeah.
I think this is going to end up being something that when she gets older, she's going to say, I can't believe I did that. But I'm also so happy I did it because it was the last few moments I got to spend with my grandpa.
Yep.
And it's also one of the moments that made me think, like, I love my family so much. And I, you know, a lot of them took something away from this. Like, Steve Carell's character, he probably has so much more hope now in life because he has this family that he had the whole time, but he didn't really have because it was so awkward at the beginning.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because of what he did. But now he has this support system that he wouldn't have had otherwise if this hadn't happened.
And it's crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy that like just to get to that point, he had to basically commit or like attempt a suicide. You know. But I think that's the most beautiful thing that like he attempted it, but he got something else in return.
That being said, Toni Collette's character is so... There's nothing wrong with her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just realizing that. I'm like, the husband is, like, super serious and winning motivated. The son, there's nothing wrong with him either. Like, he's a teenager. There's, like, things wrong with him. Because he thinks everything's, like, dumb. He thinks everything's, like, you know, everyone around him is stupid. And then with Olive, there's nothing necessarily wrong with her either. But there's things happening around her that make it seem like something's wrong with her. And then Steve Carell's character, he's gay and he attempted to take his life.
Yep.
And so there's a lot of things happening with everyone. But Toni Collette's character, she's a fully healed woman. Yeah. And I think that's beautiful because that means that she has so much hope left inside of her. She has kind of a shitty husband, but now he's great.
Yeah, hopefully now he's grown.
He probably knew that he was a great guy. It just took time. She knows that her son is a great kid because he practices discipline with taking the oath of silence. And is nice to his sister, yeah. And loves his sister. She knows that like Olive is a great kid and she's just like this beautiful person with whimsy, and she loves her brother Steve Carell, and she knows that all he needs is a support system. Yeah. So I think, you know, like there was that foundation already, so it's nice to see that, you know, she kind of at least got good from what, like, you know, all the stuff that was going on.
Like for Toni Collette, like she has a lot of, you know, weight on her shoulders, like with like the dad, the son, and her brother, and she kind of balances well. Like she doesn't really like have like a crash out scene.
Was really which I thought was interesting.
She was just a normal mom.
But I think that just goes to show that like some moms and also just parents in general, like they do carry the world on their shoulders and they still take it well. But at least now she got the good parts coming back.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, I'm
great really glad.
Movie. Yeah, great movie, great flick.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Period.
Man. But yeah, this is a really good movie. Yeah, I'm glad I finally watched this. We were trying to find a movie whenever I was at your place. But yeah, glad we watched it with Steve, and I'm just glad I finally watched it.
Feel good movie.
Yeah, very feel good movie.
Very sweet. Everyone should watch this movie too.
Yeah.
We need to find it on Blu Ray next.
True. Maybe 4K Blu Ray. No, I'm kidding. I feel that movie does not need a 4K. That's fine. But yeah, anything else to say?
No. We're gonna go watch a movie tomorrow.
We are?
That movie where everyone has to sleep with someone for only one night. It's gonna be such an interesting watch. We don't know anything about this movie. We're going in blind.
People were saying that it's like the purge of dating or whatever.
The purge of sleeping with people.
Yeah, I just thought it was really, it's called One Night Only or something.
So we're gonna probably watch that. We'll see what else we watch. Maybe we'll watch more old movies. Maybe we'll finally watch Dune.
Maybe we'll finally watch these Blu-rays, man. I got so many.
Anyways. No, but maybe we'll probably we're gonna watch. I do want to watch
Obsession again. Obsession is so good.
Anyways, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We'll see what we watched since then. Make sure to like, subscribe,
comment, eat, subscribe.
Comment below what you've been watching, what you've been doing. Yeah, how's your summer going? We'll see you guys in 2 weeks.